Thank you for joining us tonight for Sikh Heritage Month's annual flagship event, the Tegh Talks Gala. This event brings together speakers from around the world so that we can all celebrate the rich history of Sikhs in Canada and beyond. The flagship event of every Sikh Heritage Month is the Tegh Talks Gala. Each year, Sikh speakers from around the world converge on a stage at the Parliament buildings or City Hall so that we can together celebrate their achievements and be inspired by their success. My name is Hartik Singh, and I will be one of your hosts tonight, along with Kaur. Our next speaker tonight is the founder of Amsterdam-based RegPack BioPharma Consulting, which provides regulatory and pharmacovigilance services to many national and international companies. She's also the founder of the Ashcure Pharma Trading Company and has been awarded the Sikh Businesswoman of the Year Award in 2014. Please welcome Parminder Kaur to Tegh Talks 2021.
Very good evening, and Sat Sri Akal, all the way from Amsterdam in the Netherlands. It's about 10 past 9 from my time in Europe. And first of all, it's very overwhelming for me to be invited from somebody based in Canada with whom I've had no interactions whatsoever in the last years. So it was all of a sudden that I received this invitation. So thank you very much, Hartik. And I very much thank the World Sikh Heritage Organization. And I have to admit that I was pleased with this invitation and at the same time a bit nervous because I know the European mentality, I know the Indian mentality, but I don't know the North American mentality to that extent. So here I am sharing my thoughts for today. So for me, it's just to share my professional and personal experience coming all the way from India, way back in 2000, year 2000, soon after I passed my master's in biotechnology. So for me, it's been a journey full of surprises, some pleasant ones, some unpleasant ones. And so far, I've been lucky enough to survive through this industry because I'm in pharmaceutical world, and coming from India, it was not less than any challenge that I could face as a newcomer in the industry without having any backings here in Europe. So all of a sudden, I land here in the United Kingdom to begin with as a scientific representative from India, and trying to figure out what am I going to do next. And I was not carrying any bundles of heaps of cash. I wasn't carrying any relatives' addresses to where am I going to stay back in. The only thing that I was carrying was my knowledge because I was doing my biotechnology, and I was very much confident of what I've been studying all these years. And this is what brought me into this picture of the pharmaceutical industry, where just on the basis of the knowledge I had gained, I was offered my first very job in the United Kingdom. So I did not miss that opportunity. And I did take that opportunity on board. And from there, my journey started in the European Union. So I stayed back in the European Union, but being an Indian didn't help me at all because in those times, getting a work visa was very challenging. I had to go back to India, and I was thinking, I would like to contribute a lot more than I've been doing. And also coming from a financial background family where my father served the Indian Air Force, we were not having millions of euros or millions of rupees to invest in something like an industrial placement or something. So I was really looking forward to contribute towards my family as well. And I'm coming from a family where we are 3 girls. So the burden was kind of not something that I could have missed, but at the same time, I wanted to contribute to my parents. Also, I thank them from day one. They've been very supportive, especially my mother, who stood with us, all of us, as a very strong pillar. And the strength that I received from her was unmatched, and it's till today, it's unmatched. And so I was lucky enough to be able to secure a place here in the Netherlands, where I came to establish the international function of one of the divisions of Johnson & Johnson group of companies. And in the year 2005, I landed here 15 years ago. It was, again, a tough ride because I didn't know the Dutch culture. somehow the UK culture was kind of pretty much to Indian culture, having known so many Indian families by that time. So I started my new journey 15 years ago in the Netherlands, and to be able to establish something and achieve something in professional sense. And I'm very proud to say that I was able to achieve what I was able to, and what was expected from me, for which I also received a platinum award from Johnson & Johnson group of companies. I was also very proud to have been honored to be chosen as one of the team members during that time for the European Federation of Pharmaceuticals Industries Association. At the same time, I was able to contribute towards the initiation of some of the programs within Johnson & Johnson, which was also in line with the European Commission initiatives. Later on, when I started with my consulting company in 2008, again driven by certain personal circumstances, and there, those personal circumstances where my mother had brain hemorrhage, but that taught me that life is to go on. It's not to stop. Even if you would face hurdles for a few months or maybe a few years, but it must not stop. Your belief in yourself should be that strong that you can continue. And these are roller coaster rides. And one time when you are at the top, you can see the whole world. I always, as a kid, when I was in the school, I used to say, if you aim the sky, you will certainly hit the mountain top. And this is what I've always aimed in my life, to at least hit the mountain top. And this is what I'm saying when we are having this roller coaster. Like when I was at the London Eye, at the very top, I could see the whole London. I was very much excited about that. At the same time, I had the feeling that when I go down, then I will lose that view, but at least I will cherish that view forever. Similarly, in our lives, what I have seen in my life, I have really seen many such ups and many are downs, but those ups were much more stronger for me than those downs that can keep me down. So here I am talking to all of you today, or presenting myself after what, almost 13 years of having this established company here in the Netherlands. And also having made a place for myself, I've secured a name in the industry, not only in Europe now, but also in India and some other parts of the world. My consulting company is serving companies worldwide. We have very good professionals within our company, our organization. And at the same time, I've also forayed into the pharmaceutical world, where I am keen to really take into account some of the professionals who have some new initiatives, but who don't know where to start, how to start. And here I am willing to help them, to be a mentor, to be a guide, and at the same time to work along with them. So my journey, as I said, it's not less than any kind of experiment, as we had seen in our labs. And also knowing the European Commission, where I have also achieved a lot in terms of investing in some of the initiatives related to the new medical innovations, that also give me a good backing in terms of the network. And I'm really proud to say that here I'm, as a Sikh woman who didn't have the backing, but I'm here today, still surviving, still riding high on success. And I'm very, very happy to share my journey with all of you. Thank you very much. Sat Shri Akal, and a very good evening.